Welcome back! So, you probably read the title. Today, we are going to watch what I consider to be the top ROM hacks released on March 2025. So, if you're a Pokemon fan like me, but already spent hundreds of hours and dozens of playthroughs on the original games and you want that core Pokemon experience, but with a little bit of a new flavor to it, then this is the right video for you. Number 5. So, we are starting with Pokemon Dual Type Emerald, brought to us by Tommy Eats Donuts. This is a completed hack, and on Tommy's own words, he just asked himself what it would be like to play Pokemon Emerald, but all Pokemon had at least two typings. So he modded Emerald ROM and gave every Pokemon a secondary type, even though those that only had one, and voila, Pokemon Dual Emerald was born. Some Pokemon had their type changed to reflect previous evolutions, others like future evolutions that were introduced after Emerald. For example, Teddiursa is now a normal ground type, made to reflect its future evolution. Ralts is a Psychic Fairy, to reflect the upgrade it received on Gen 6. Other Pokemon, he just changed the typing because he felt like those Pokemon should be the other type. And you get the picture. Even legendaries have a second type now, which like I said, it's the same core experience, but with just that little bit flavor to keep it fresh. And speaking of legendaries, they're all available in here. Well, all from Gen 1 to 3, of course. And in fact, all Pokemon are available to catch or evolve. Since Trade Evolution was removed, now all you have to do is give the item that Pokemon would evolve with when traded, or the link cable.
This ROM also
has the physical special split, fairy typing. Trainers and gyms had their teams upgraded due to the type changes. So yeah, please check that out if it seems something you'd be interested in.
Number 4.
Alright, so next up we have Pokemon Expired, brought to us by
Lightning McTeeth. It's a completed ROM hack based on Fire Red, as you can see by the footage.
And in Mr. McTeeth's own words, it's a Fire Red hack with a revamped Team Rocket storyline. They are trying to revive Pokemon from the Pokemon Tower and use them in battle. I must say, I quite like the additions, not that groundbreaking addition for the storyline, but it was quite interesting. Some of the features are Kanto and Johto Pokemon available, so Gen 1 and 2, rebalanced stats, improved movesets, and let me tell you, this was actually very nice from some underpowered Pokemon. And enhanced gyms, although they are not like hardcore Kaizo level gyms, but it was nice difficulty increase
And variety of Pokemon.
and also new undead version of Pokemon.
Number 3.
So up next we have Pokemon Fury Red. It's a ROM hack of Fire Red brought to us by Cosmic View. And get this is a hack that replaced all Pokemon in Fire Red with characters from Mario. Let me tell you right now, I'm not the biggest Mario fan, I don't find it boring, but I've only played a couple of games and it was not really my cup of tea, but I really like this ROM hack. Especially just out of curiosity, because I really wanted to see what characters had what abilities. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Mario, but I still played some games sometimes and still recognize some of the characters, and it was pretty fun. So some of the features of this hack is, like I said before, all 151 Pokemon from Gen 1 was replaced by Mario characters. Gen 8 mechanics like moves, abilities, and type charts, all updated up to Gen 8. New evolution methods. Some characters evolve in unique ways beyond just leveling up. All the characters have been pretty well balanced in my opinion. The costumes, sprites, and animations, they look like chef kiss, really good. You should really check this out, not only if you're a Mario fan, but a Pokemon fan as well.
Number 2.
So now on to the big boys, and we start with Fire Red Reignited and Leaf Green Regrowth, brought to us by Brokenation YT, and as the title suggests, is a 2 ROM hacks, not only one, from Fire Red and Leaf Green. So the creator says he was inspired by the Legacy series from Smith Plays Pokemon, and this is exactly what I would want to see in a ROM hack. Yeah, sure, sometimes I like to see like crazy changes like Dragon Ball or Digimon characters in the game, but for the most part what I wanted to see is this, like the OG versions but improved and especially balanced to Pokemon, because I feel some Pokemon and sometimes are really unbalanced, and this is all I wish Game Freak would do with new Pokemon games, although they don't seem to do that anytime soon. But what I really want was, like this guy said, he just wanted to relive these games with some improvements and some balance. So all Kanto and Johto Pokemon are available in both versions. The main dex is 181 Pokemon, the original 191, plus 30 new, like cross-gen evolutions and pre-evolutions. Added some Johto Pokemon for diversity, and again I'm talking about the main dex. Then afterwards, in the post-game, there is the national dex, of course, improved map to make areas feel less empty, and new areas like the Mountain Moon Square, additional rock tunnel floor, accessible only with Rock Smash, battle and gameplay improvements, rebalanced Pokemon locations, stats, movesets, and abilities. Examples like Bug-type Cut, improved movesets, higher base stats for some Pokemon. Also added the Hail 50% boost for defense on ice types, which, like I said, I feel like some types like Bug and Ice are very underpowered in the official Pokemon games, and this is a nice touch to it. The Dark and Ghost type stats are swapped, and this is because, well, this game, to be honest, does not have the physical special split. So Ghost now does special damage and Dark physical damage, and I think this makes much more sense in my opinion. The trainers have better Pokemon, fully evolved Pokemon. Champion's final battle now has a level cap of 65.
Thinking rods were relocated to make them more accessible.
Faster access to the fossil Pokemon also. Optional battles against Professor Oak. Selectable difficulty modes. For example, normal, which, well, is the standard experience. Hard level with level caps, no items in battles in set mode, which it's a great addition. I love this part. And for the most adventurous, also has the hardcore mode with permadeath. This is great for nozzle locking. For the post-game content, there's the Sevi Islands that you can go, there's gym leader rematches, roaming Pokemon after the Elite Four. Also, the Versus Seeker only takes 1/5 of the steps for it to charge. Also, the treasure hunt to catch Celebi, and also a special event
with Professor Oak
once you completed the 180 Pokemon decks.
Many new optional areas are available once you use a certain HM.
But wait, that's not all. There's also many other quality of life upgrades, like faster Nutjoy's interactions, back sorting is much easier, EV and IV checkers at Pokemon Center 2nd floor, EV reducing barrier, improved AI, improved trainer tower with more Pokemon and diverse teams in single and double battles. The Safari Zone mechanics were much needed of an improvement, and this is here on this hack. As you can see, a ton of improvements, not like sprite changes or anything like that, or a new story, but like those little things, those little details that really make a difference and make, like I said, that core experience but so much better. And this is why both of these hacks are so far up on our list for this month.
China #1!
And now for the top ROM of this month, Pokemon Slow Pink. It's a hack of Emerald. Instead of Bulbasaur and Charmander or Squirrel, your starter selection choice is between Pikachu, Eevee or Slowpoke. Yeah, you heard that right. And contains all the Pokemon from Gen 1, but only Gen 1, with the additional of their baby forms, evolutions and regional variants, and introduced up to Gen 7. But this also includes a lot of quality of life improvements like the physical special split, fairy type and move updated according to Gen 7. Also, you have reusable TMs, Pokemon following you, also Gen 6 style XP share that can be switched on or off, forgettable HMs, also are gone the trade evolutions. Instead you can just use the item on the Pokemon for it to evolve, like the Metal Coat, King Rock. Also they can be bought on the 4th floor of Lily Cove department store. Plus you can change between the Acro Bike and the Mach Bike at any time you want.
It was one of the most fun ROM hacks I've ever played, and that's why it's our #1 this month. So tell me, did any of these interest you? Will you try any of them? Drop your comments below and see you next video.